Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Toytography Live. I am your host, Brian Carr. It is so great to see you guys again for another productive week. Glad you guys are here. First and foremost, actually, I got some people here right now. We have Tommy in here saying, "What's up?" Now, Tommy jumped in like earlier, so thanks very much for waiting, man. I really appreciate it. And we have Faithful Steve. Faithful Steve is showing up, man. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah, we got quite a bit of things to share with you guys today. We have some news, we got some updates, and yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun episode. So we got some cool stuff to show you. But before we get started, let's go ahead and let's jump into our regular things. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to the ones who are helping to make this all possible, because they're just always appreciated. So first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to IKEA Hobbies. They're actually local to me, so I've frequented their store and been in there a few times and purchased a number of things from them. So they have a number of different things, 1/6, 1/12. I mean, they have all kinds of things going on. So it's always good to purchase things from them. And they have just a number of things that they have. I mean, all kinds of stuff. As you can see, there's stands, all kinds of things. Like I said, I purchased things from them before, so definitely want to go and check them out, because they are always appreciative and always supportive of the channel. Next, we want to give a shout out to Jazz Ink Dioramas. Let me go ahead and pull them up. Let's see. There you are. Okay. So again, 1/6 scale stuff. I mean, their diorama pieces are just absolutely fantastic. Their figures are absolutely fantastic. They're still taking pre-orders for the Catwoman, and they're also taking pre-orders for the Penguin as well. And I'm still waiting, because man, I am so excited when they finally announce this thing. But I am actually waiting for the Wonder Woman, Linda Carter Wonder Woman figure that they're going to be announcing soon. So I'm pretty excited about that. So definitely, you guys, if you get a chance, go down there and check them out. They have some really, really cool stuff that you do not want to miss out on. So definitely want to go and check those out. I mean, they've been supporting us for a couple of years now, so they're always appreciated. So thank you very much, Yost, for supporting us. It's always appreciated. Next, we want to give a shout out to Big Bad Toy Store. For those of you that don't know, they were the supporters of our Toytography Challenge show, and that was a really, really fun show. If you guys still have not got a chance to go and check that out, head over to the channel and you'll be able to see the episodes and the winners and everything and all the good stuff that they were sharing, because it is a very, very informative show. There was a lot of good photos that were thrown in there, but the unique thing about the show was we were showing the behind the scenes for all of the images that the contestants showed, and there's a lot of really good tips that was shared during that show. So if nothing else, you guys should go and check that out, and you'll learn some things for sure. You'll definitely learn some things. But we had a lot of fun on that show, and so yeah, we want to thank Big Bad Toy Store for supplying the figures for the show and helping do the promos for the show. It was really, really fantastic. So thank you very much to them. As a matter of fact, I want to yeah, I actually just recently purchased some stuff from Big Bad Toy Store. So I'm going to show you some of the things, and actually there's some stuff that's still in stock there, which I would highly recommend you guys jump on it, because I missed out on one of them and I got the second one. So you guys definitely don't want to miss that. So I'm gonna show you that in a moment. But just want to let you know. Oh, wait a minute, we got 60 Pick showing up. What's going on, Rick? Good to see you, sir. Thank you very much for being here. And we have Trotter in here. Oh, on the state of play. Wow. Okay. Nice. Very, very nice. And yeah, I'm actually you just gave me something to do after this show is over. So I'm curious to see how that Wolverine show, a Wolverine game pulls out, man. I think that's going to be looking really, really good, including the Lego Batman. I got my eye on that one too. That's going to be a really, really nice game. It looks really a lot of potential in that. We'll let you guys know the September issue of Toytography magazine is now available. You can go to toytographymag.com and pick up the issue where we interview Ian Saunders right there. And he's the one who actually submitted this really, really cool image for the front cover, which I believe he shared it on his Instagram now. But he specifically made that image or that shot just for the front cover of this. And just to give you guys an idea of like some of the stuff that they're showing. So that's the article that we have. And he submitted like a lot of really, really good photos in there. So you guys definitely want to check out this issue. We also had Trotter, who's actually here right now. We actually put his image in there. You can see his cool photos that he threw in. And he really gives a really inspiring story. So I think you guys should check it out because it is definitely worth a read. And just to let you also, I mean, just to tell you guys, I mean, I told you guys before, but I mentioned it here again. We have our photo contests whenever we get ready to release the next issue. And the winner of the contest gets their photo put into the magazine along with like their little, a little article about them and everything. So this was the winner of our previous show. And so we put his photo in and he got the winning photo. So we gave him his own page in there. And then for everyone else who submitted stuff for the artist wall, there's all our images in there too. So it's not just about promoting, the stuff I do, the photography I do, and the tips that we share. We want to use this also as a platform to promote you guys as well. So this is just another opportunity for that. So I really like how this magazine has turned out. This September issue is actually our representing our third year. We've now been doing Toytography magazine for 3 years now. And man, it's been quite the journey and a fun journey. Like there really hasn't been any hiccups, any setbacks or anything. I mean, we've just been doing this magazine for 3 years and it's just been nothing but fun the entire time. It's been a lot of fun doing the interviews and putting out the articles. So yeah, it's been, I mean, we really, really enjoy it. So oh hey, look at that. Jay just showed up. Jay, glad you're here, man. Thank you very much for being here. So yeah, it's been a fun time doing this magazine for 3 years, and we're just, for as long as you guys keep putting stuff in, we're just going to keep going. We're just going to just keep going. So yeah, and there's been, a demand on it. We have a few customers that like they put in their pre-orders for the magazine, and then the moment the magazine gets released, they put in a pre-order for the next one. So it's like I really appreciate you guys and the support and everything. So it's been absolutely awesome. Now, with that said, I told you guys about a lot of stuff that came last week. We actually had some more stuff that came in this week, including today. So I got a few things to share with you guys because man, things are kind of getting, well, I'll just say that it's growing. It's growing because normally, for those of you who know me and know my photography, I mainly shoot 1/6 scale. That's the thing I love. Just 1/6 scale figures. And occasionally, like I used to have 1/12 scale, and then I started getting rid of my stuff. But now with the quality of a lot of these 1/12 scale figures within the past couple of years, I was like, man, maybe I'll pick up one, and then it's like, okay, I'll grab this one too. So I started picking up 1/12 scale figures again, just by the handful, because I mean, my collection of 1/12 scale figures, and it doesn't even hold a candle to my 1/6 scale collection. But the 1/12 scale stuff is growing, and because of which I'm gonna throw his name out here again, because of Jesse Fire Rising, I started collecting 1/18 scale. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say collection because it's only just like a few. It's not a whole lot. But in the midst of getting the 118, I accidentally fell into the 125th. So I have some 125th scale stuff, which I'll show you because I just got some of this stuff recently. So with that said, this is one of the things I picked up. I picked this up from I saw it on Amazon, and I thought it was just be a good thing to use for backdrops and just setups and stuff like that. So there's still a handful on Amazon. Some other places I found they've been sold out already, but this is the thing I picked up. This is the Mecha Depot from Joy Toy, and this thing is actually pretty cool. I mean, look, this is the box that it comes in, right? So it's not too big. It's pretty good sized box. But when I took it out and put it together, this is the structure that I ended up getting. So the thing that comes in that little box ends up making this cool structure. And I mean, you could use it for all kinds of stuff. 112. Like I said, this is it's a really good setup to use for just having it in the background. So yeah, I would strongly recommend picking up one of these if you can, because this is really a nice setup. I didn't really expect it to look like this, and when you get up closer, like when you see the photos of it and everything, the details in it, like the weathering and stuff, like you can see maybe a little bit of the discoloration there, but I mean it just looks very realistic. And so yeah, I was like, okay, I got to get this. And next I started looking for other ones, which I didn't get, because a lot of these other ones are all sold out. So that one I was just like, I'll get it. It's okay. So so yeah, I mean it looks good. I mean, just the detail in it looks really nice. So oh, you got a few. Okay. And it makes sense, because Rick, I've seen some of your stuff in it, and I think the stuff that you take photos of, I think those things fit like perfectly for what you're doing, man. So yeah, I think they're really cool. D-Amazing, I'm not sure if he had those. If he does, I mean, it makes sense if he does, because he collects a lot of those things, and the way he does his backgrounds and posing. Like there was one issue that we did interview D-Amazing in there. I may I don't know. We have to see if we can get him on the show one time. I know he's kind of busy during the week, so we're not able to get a hold of him. But yeah, we'll see if we can get him on there and have him maybe give us some tips on the stuff that he's using. But yeah, it's a great thing. Speaking of props, though, I went to I don't know where you guys are located, and as far as I know, they have a few locations across the country. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but the craft store Michael's, if you guys have it in your area, great. But I hadn't been there in a while. There's one that's close to me, but I mainly go to Hobby Lobby before I go to Michael's. And I was like, I'll just go the extra distance and go to Michael's. And like, let me go see what they have over there. And so I found this stuff. I guess this is a brand of pieces that they have. They may have it at other places besides Michael's, but this thing called Make Market, they had a number of different pieces, but I picked up this one, and there's actually like clay. I mean, it's actually pretty heavy. There's a bunch of pieces in here, but it's like these are actual bricks. And so I was like, okay, this is something that I could use. And these, it looks like for theirs, you can just kind of just stack them, but I think it would look even more realistic if you maybe put some, what you call it? Some spackle, and just put it in between the bricks, and then just do your weathering on it and everything. And I think this box was $30, I think, for 200 pieces. $30. I think that's pretty good. And they're clay bricks, so like I said, they definitely have some weight to it. So you can set this up for your photos and they wouldn't fall over, because they got some nice weight to it. So I picked this up. And then while I was looking at it, I found another one that was like another wall made by the same company, and they had like these little brick walls as well that are already done. But they, clearly they look, more realistic and stuff. And they come in a pack of two, so you get two pieces, and then when you put them together, you get like your wall. So there's a few of them you can get, but yeah. So like I said, the name of the brand is Make Market. This was the same one that made these, and but they only come in a 2-pack for these, and then the other one comes in the box. So just some ideas, to use for you guys for your photography. Uh, those would be some good things to pick up. The other thing that I picked up from Joy Toy, and I think I can't remember. I think I got this off of Amazon. I think, maybe, but this was one. I thought it was 118, and then when it showed up, it turns out it was 125th. And so I was like, maybe I could do something with it. And I didn't want to get rid of it because it looked so cool. But this was the other thing that I picked up from Joy Toy. And man, this thing is amazing. This thing is absolutely amazing. If you guys have gone to my Instagram, you'll see some of the photos that I've already taken of this guy. But this is 1/25th scale. So the figures are like, it's box comparison, the figures are like maybe that big, but the mech itself is like, you take this thing out the box, it's the size of the box pretty much. But it's a pretty good size. So let me actually show you the photos. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll hold on to photos because I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff. So let me go to the other stuff, and then I'll show you the photos that I actually already took with this, as well as one other thing that I just recently purchased. So I'll show you that in just a moment. But this other thing I picked up, I definitely picked it up from Big Bad Toy Store. I'd recommend grabbing it. If you guys get a chance to grab it, if you can, jump on it right away, because the prices are already starting to go up on this particular figure. And it's I found it by accident on, like, I was looking around, and when I tried to do a search to find it, I found a link that actually took me straight to Big Bad Toy Store. So I went to Big Bad Toy Store, saw it, and snatched it up right away. So this is the things that I picked up. If you don't have it already, like I said, I recommend. But this is the Alphabet Series figure, and this is Series M. So the M, and then the first one they did was A, and I missed out on A. And when I saw the reviews for it, I was like, oh man, I wish I got that thing, because it's the figure and he's riding on like a bike, but the thing comes with stickers, and so you can like customize the thing however you want. And so I missed out on it. It looked so good, and I missed out on it. But I definitely wanted to jump on this one. And so I'll show you the figure, and then I'll show you the robot that he or the bike that she comes with. And mainly, I can't put it back in the box, because once you take it out and put all the pieces together, it's a chore to take apart. So I'm gonna have to just find some other way to display it. But I did also, the outfit I'm about to show you, she actually comes with a second outfit. So I like the second outfit better than the first one, so I put the second outfit on. But that's the figure. And I mean, she has articulation everywhere. And then you got the soft goods for the clothes and whatnot. But yeah, you can pose this figure very nicely. But the motorcycle that she comes with is like a very unique motorcycle. And it's kind of like, one of those, I wouldn't necessarily say steampunk, because it's not really that. I can't remember the term of what you would call it. Because it's kind of futuristic, but I can't remember. But anyway, this is the thing, the robot or the motorcycle that she comes with. Because the character is supposed to be like some kind of mechanic, and so she actually comes with like these tools, so you can get all these tools and you can put it in the back. She comes with a toolbox, tool belt, all of this stuff, canisters and everything. And so they come with these stickers. So For those of you who have it and found difficulty with the stickers, because I've watched some unboxing videos, and the majority of the people that I saw doing unboxing videos for this had a tough time with the stickers. But through messing around, I found out what the issue was. So for those of you who have it, those of you who are going to get it, this is what I'm going to say. When you get the stickers, when you start to peel the stickers off, sometimes like the paper comes off too because the sticker is so strong. And so you would naturally think that maybe it's a decal. Uh, so what I ended up doing was I peeled the sticker off, the paper came off with it, and I ended up wetting it a little bit. And when I put a little water on it, I was able to just rub off the paper, and the adhesive was still there. So that's how I was able to put all the stickers on everything. So even if the paper sticks, just get it a little bit wet, rub your fingers off, the paper will come off, and you can be able to apply the stickers. And the stickers are so nice because I put like this sticker here. I had 2 other stickers in this place before I finally decided on using that one. And you just have to just be careful when you peel it off, but you can peel it right off and put the sticker somewhere else. And it was, I mean, it just, everything just came out really great. So these stickers that you see, this is just my personal way of putting the stickers on. I've seen other videos who actually, the people did put the stickers on, but they just didn't explain how they did it. And the people who did try to explain, they got a little confused with it. But like I said, this is a really, really cool thing. Has full articulation for the legs of this thing as well. So you can extend it, you can bend it, move it all around. You can move it here. Also, I don't have one with me right now. I thought I had one close by, but maybe I don't. Well, you know what? I'll try it because it comes with a magnet. Okay, and you're basically supposed to use the magnet to turn on the light, which I don't know if we could get it. It's a weak oh, there we go. It's a weak magnet, but I just use a stronger magnet, and the stronger magnet turns the lights on instantly. But this thing, the magnet they put in here it's a little weak, but you can clearly see that you use the magnet to turn the light on. So it's also a very cool thing when you're taking photos, to have an actual light in the thing, and you don't have to use any, After Effects or anything like that to add lighting for the headlight. It automatically lights up. So yeah. So I just want to let you guys know about that. Also, she comes with this little piece here, and this is supposed to be like a damaged wing. And this is actually a damaged wing that you can add to the other figure if you bought the first one. So she's supposed to be like, like I said, she's a mechanic. And so I guess they put together the 2. So if you bought the 2, you can make it look like she's working on the bike that belonged to the first character. So I missed out on it. I don't have it, but for those of you who are able to find it, it's a cool piece to have. So yeah, so just letting you guys know that this is it's a cool piece, and if you get a chance to get it, I would definitely recommend that you pick that up. So there's that. Another thing that I actually just picked up today, and when I saw it, it's already been out for a while, and I passed on it, but when I saw it today, I had some ideas. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just buy it because I got some really cool ideas with it. So I'm gonna pick this up with oh yeah. See, Jay, you know exactly what to do. Because I'm thinking the same thing. And that's really, I think that's what it is. It's kind of like an apocalyptic scene, that kind of that's the word I was looking for. Like, yes, you want to do a post-apocalyptic scene for that. I think it's a great great idea. So yeah, we're on the same page. So this was the other thing that I picked up today. So let me see if I can get this. I'm actually going to use this for maybe some Superman shots, but I managed to finally decide to get his Marvel Legends guy. And mainly because of that's one of the things I want to be able to do. But yeah, I went to a comic book shop this morning, pick up some stuff for my son. And while I was there, I saw this, and I was like, oh, well, it's right there. Let me go ahead and just get it, and I know I could use it because I've always seen this thing online, and I've never actually like seen it in person. So when I saw it, I was like, all right, let me go ahead and take advantage of just grabbing this right now and getting some good shots. So I have some good photography ideas that I'm gonna use for this because everybody has seen battles between the Hulk and Superman, and now that we have that National Defender Superman, which is like really big and bulky, I think it'll be a good setup for that. So yeah. So anyway, I grabbed that, and now going on to my stuff that I normally use all the time, which I told you guys I use 1/6 scale. One of the things that came, I think it showed up last week. I think it did. The Hot Toys T1000. This thing right here, oh, I have lots of ideas for this. So this is the 1/6 scale by Hot Toys, the T1000. So, and I believe the T800 was just recently released. The battle damage one was just released, and I think people already got that in hand. The I guess the clean version, if you want to call it, the clean version of the T800 has also been released overseas. So I'll probably be, I ordered it through Sideshow, so that's probably gonna be coming like next month or something like that. But I really like that one over the battle damage one. That's just me. So I definitely want to put it with this guy. So yeah, T1000 is going to be waiting for his T800. So yes, that one came last week. And my final thing I want to share with you guys today. Yes, Rick was like, let's go. It's like, yeah, yes. The last thing I picked up was this is, I think this is made by, yeah, this is made by Mars Toys. This is the 1/6 scale Doc Brown. This is a third party Doc Brown figure. And I'll say, based off of the photos that I've seen, and when I opened this bad boy and saw it in hand, I was like, oh my gosh, this is not something to sneeze at. Okay. I mean, this is literally, this thing is absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna see if I can pull this out real quick. I'm not gonna show you all the pieces he comes with, but the head sculpt on this figure is so impressive. It is so absolutely impressive. I was like, yeah, before I even got it, I was looking at some pictures online of it, and just based off the photos that I saw, I was going to my wife and I was like, you gotta look at this. I was like, you gotta look at this. Just look at this head sculpt, because it was like, there's, unfortunately, I mean, I'm very happy with Hot Toys and the stuff I get, but every now and then Hot Toys, they miss it. And I think the head sculpt that they did for the 1985 Doc Brown and the head sculpt they did for the 2015 Doc Brown was terrible. I'll just say it was terrible. The 1885 Doc Brown they did, I think they did a pretty good job with that. But I just don't like the fact you can't take the hat off. I mean, that's just me. That's the thing. See, Jay, you understand. You totally understand, because they do. It's like sometimes you're hoping, because they do such a good job, sometimes you're hoping that a third party company will do the figure justice. And that is what happened here. So this, this is actually my favorite outfit that I saw Christopher Lloyd wear in the movie. So I've been wanting to get this one for a while. But this here, man, that is a fantastic head sculpt for Doc Brown. I mean, to me, that totally looks like Christopher Lloyd for sure. And I think if you pre-ordered it in time, you got a total of 3 different heads. So you have this one with this just regular expression. Then you also have another one with a regular expression, but he comes with a hat. And then there's this one. He has the hat, but he's kind of has like this shocked look on there. But still, I think this looks a whole lot better than what Hot Toys did. They just didn't do it right. So I'm glad that Mars Toys did this thing, and they do. They did. So I wasn't too thrilled about Biff though, because Biff, he looked okay. He looked okay, but I think the face was a little too chubby, to me. I think they should have slimmed down the face a little bit, and that probably would have made it look a little better. But this, they knocked out the park with this one. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have them all on display, but this is the outfit that I always wanted to have, because this is such a iconic outfit, because he wore it in 2015. Like, he had a different outfit in the beginning, but the remainder of the movie he had this shirt on. And then when they went to 1885, he had ripped up this shirt and used it as a scarf for the third movie. If you pay attention to the scarf he had, it was actually the ripped up shirt. So the shirt is very, very iconic. So that was for me. I really just wanted the shirt. I really didn't care about the head sculpt too much, because I was like, there was so many other people who actually did a good job with the Doc Brown head sculpt. So I was just going to use that. But I don't need to use it. This right here. This right here is definitely the good stuff. So yeah. And he comes with just the I don't know if you guys can see that because I got such a glare on this thing, but this is he comes with newspaper and the briefcase and the almanac page and stuff like that, and a wrench randomly. I don't know what. I'm trying to think, what did he use the wrench for? Unless it was in I can't remember if that was the wrench towards the end of the movie when he ran into himself and he was handing him a tool. I can't remember if it was a wrench that he handed him, but I know he handed him a tool. But maybe that's the reason why they added the wrench into it, But either way, it's a great thing. So I believe they are still in stock. Doc Brown is still in stock at 1/6 kit. So if you go to 1/6 kit, I think they still will have some figures on hand. Which 1/6 kit has been a support of the Toytography magazine for a while as well. So please go show 1/6 kit some love. And if you get Doc Brown, I think you will be very, very happy with it. And it's true. I think Biff is the weakest out of all of them. I like the clothes. I think they did a good job with the clothes. And sometimes that's what you'll see with third-party companies. Sometimes they will make a figure just so that they can put the clothes out, because they do a great job on tailoring. But sometimes the body is trash and the head sculpt is decent, but the clothing is phenomenal. And I think that's kind of what they did with the Biff. I think the head sculpt he's like, it was pretty decent. The body was good because the body had to fit the size of the clothes, because Biff is tall. So they put a pretty good size body. But the clothing was top notch. Clothing was top notch for that Biff. So yeah, that was. And so sometimes you get a figure to where it just looks bad, and it's like, it's a terrible looking figure, but nobody else is making one, so let me go ahead and just get it, just so you can say I complete the set. That's, if they make an older looking Biff for like the alternate 1985, that would be cool too. Like maybe make a bathrobe, to put him in. I think that'll be a cool idea to do that, but we'll see. I'm still waiting for the Marty McFly with the fedora and the leather jacket, because that's another iconic outfit that we saw. Hopefully they'll do that. Maybe not. If not, oh well. We still have other stuff, and if you look around, you probably find a actually no. Yeah, if you look around, you could probably find a leather jacket. Yeah, I'll say that. But if you buy the 2015 Hot Toys Marty, if you have that one, that comes with um, an extra head scope that has like pressed hair, so you can put the 2015 cap on. So if it has the pressed hair, you might be able to find just a black fedora, and it'll fit on the head because the hair is already set up for that. So that's an idea for anybody who's looking for it, you know. So anyway, that's all the stuff that I picked up. But there is one more thing I want to share with you guys that I've had it for a while, but I'm going to recommend it to you for those of you who are doing, you know, toy photography and stuff like that. Uh, I bought this a while back because mainly when I'm doing my photography, especially when I'm outside or working next to a table, sometimes I'm kneeling down quite a bit, and you know, just an advice: take care of yourselves when you're doing that stuff, because sometimes you just down low for a long period of time trying to get that shot, and you know, after a while it takes a toll on your knees and stuff like that. So I bought this foam pad. It's really small, lightweight, so you can kind of take it with you if you go outside, stuff like that. I picked these up from Home Depot. I mean, and I think they're like I want to say anywhere between maybe $5 to $10, maybe. Uh, if not, use some knee pads. Uh, just when you're down there for a while trying to get your photo and things like that, you know, it could just, and even if you're in dirty surfaces, you know, you might want to be in an area so that you know, mess up your clothes and things like that. So yeah, I see Rick right there is like, yeah, exactly. He gets it. He gets it. So, you know, just something for you guys. It's just a foam pad. And like I said, it's something that you can just pack up, take it with you anywhere you need to go. That's the brand. So you guys can just look around for it. But yeah, it just, you know, just want to have some comfort. That's all. You know, that's the thing. You know, it's part of photography as well, because you know I mean, it just takes a toll on you. You're down there for a long time trying to get the shots. You know, kneeling up, getting down, everything. So get some knee pads or buy one of those foam pads. They're very, very cheap, but it'll help you in the long run. So yeah, just want to let you guys know about that. You know, another photography tip, as you could say. Yeah. So so with that said, let's actually move on to our photos. Um, oh, there's okay. I'm gonna have to see Trotter's on, he's on top of things because let me know about that stuff. So thanks very much, man. I'm gonna take a look at that. So yeah, so anyway, let's move on to the photos that we're going to take a look at. We're going to be critiquing some photos today. So just to let you know, for those of you who don't know, just if you're not part of the Facebook group, head over to our Facebook group and you can upload your photo. Like if you're looking for, you know, some advice and tips on your shots, or you want to, you know, share your shots with us, and you know, you'd like for us to speak on it and things like that, just upload your photo, use the hashtag TTM live, and that'll grab our attention, and we'll add the photo into the pile to take a look at for that week. Which, as you can see, the first 5 that we see, those are ones that we grab. So just want to let you guys know about that. So just use hashtag TTM live, and we'll go ahead and we'll you know, take a look at your photo and give any advice that we have. I will say, before we show you the first photo, there's one photo that I'm going to show you guys now that we don't need any advice for this one, because it was just a great shot. As a matter of fact, I was going through the photos, and my daughter happened to walk by when she saw the photo, and she was like, "Oh, that photo looks nice." So I mean, it stopped her in her tracks. You know, and it definitely stopped mine. So this is a photo that is our photo of the week, and so a big congrats goes to Mark Phillips, because man, this photo is absolutely fantastic. This is a great shot. I absolutely love the lighting. I love the fact that they added the effects on the eyes, but to have him like coming straight out of the coffin, this is a fantastic shot, and it deserves a spot. There was a couple other photos that we saw that were some really good contenders, but Mark took the cake on this one, man. This is absolutely gorgeous shot. The I love the lighting and the fact that you got the smoke coming through on everything. This is just absolutely fantastic. And the other thing I like about it is that because you have the dark areas, the more you stare at the photo, the more you see. So that's one of the, that's a really, really clever thing to pull off when it comes to, doing shots like this. But man, this is absolutely fantastic. Jay got it. Yeah, this is definitely a good job on the lighting. Absolutely great job on the lighting. So this is really, really nice. So congrats to Mark for winning photo of the week, sir. This is a really, really good shot. So thank you very, very much for submitting this shot. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's take a look at our first photo for the week. Let's see, where are you? We are right here. I'm glad he's here because it's the first one we're looking at. So this first photo is from Jay. As man, again, dude, I mean, you do such a good job with these portraits, dude. I mean, just absolutely fantastic. I love the soft lighting. Again, the one of the big reasons why I like how Jay does his shots, particularly these portraits with these Hot Toys figures, is because it's a challenge. I've spoken it before, and we did a video on it. I've spoken this before. Posing the eyes on a figure is just as challenging as posing the figure itself, because you have so many restrictions and things, and sometimes it takes a while, and you got to have the same amount of patience that you use to pose the figure is the same amount of patience you have to use for when you're getting the eyes just right. So thank you very much, Jay, for just taking the time to get a good job on these eyes, dude. I mean, that is just absolutely fantastic. And one of the other things why I love these shots is because I love the way the soft lighting just comes right over. So it's like you have these dark areas and you just have this one stripe of light that just, man, it looks absolutely fantastic. Yeah, see, it takes a while. It definitely takes a while to get everything just right. Not just with your lighting, but just posing them eyes, just getting those eyes just right. But yeah, this was absolutely fantastic, everything. Because you don't want your eyes going two different directions. It's like, especially with this, because with this shot, he's got the head tilted down and the eyes have to look up and to the side to get that right angle. This is actually a shot that I haven't done anything with it yet, but this is the kind of shot I'm going to be trying to get with the T1000, because Robert Patrick did that famous look, before he wags his finger. He looks down, he shakes his eye and look at him like, So I definitely want to try and get that same angle that Jay got with this one. So yeah, this will definitely be good. So I will definitely, Jay. I would definitely pull that off. But yeah, because that's just I mean, normally I don't like to recreate scenes from movies or whatever, but that shot is just too good to pass up. It's too good to pass up. So I'm definitely going to be pulling that off with the T1000. So but yeah, man, when it comes to this, I think you did a really, really good job with your framing, your lighting, your posing of the eyes, tilting of the head, everything, all the boxes are checked, sir. So thank you very much for submitting this, Jay. This is definitely a good shot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's move on to our next shots. We have Al submitted from Sneaky Figures. Sneaky Figures. Al is here. Thank you very much for submitting this, man. This is I saw the other shot that you submitted with this one with Two Face, and I like this one where it's kind of like, oh, now I'm running away. So the one thing that grabs my attention is I like the pose that you did for Batman and posing the cape. So it, to me, this is not about like the wind blowing the cape. I don't see it like this. This is not where it's happening, because I believe what in this particular case, sometimes you throw the cape so you can have room to pull your arm back and throw the batarang. And I think that's what's going on here. Like he threw the cape back and he threw the batarang, or he's getting ready to throw the batarang. So so this is really really good pose. I also like the very very subtle lighting, because he's still kind of in the dark on his thing. So this is a really really good job for this. The only thing I would say about the photo that I think you maybe should have done differently is you have this blank space over here, and I would have liked to have seen more of Two-Face. So if you move the shot over just a little bit, so because there's really nothing happening here, and because there's nothing happening here, I mean, you definitely want to leave some space so you can see not only the arm and the batarang, but also get a little bit of the wall. So you do want some of the wall, that's for sure. But this area right here, you probably could have sacrificed so you can get more of Two-Face on the other side. So that's my only thing. Just your framing. That's it. But as far as your lighting, posing, did you actually get Two-Face to balance on the one leg? I'm curious to see how you got that. That's because that's a I know that's also not a very easy task to do, but yeah, I think you did a good job. If you actually got him on the one leg, man, that's pretty impressive. You know, I mean, a lot of these figures now you can pull that off, but it takes some time. Oh, he's being held up. Oh, okay. So wait a minute. So is he is that the reason why he's not all the way in the shot, because he's actually being held up from somewhere? How did you pull that off? Because I mean, one of the things you possibly could do, and I've done this sometimes too, if you don't have the stands, sometimes you could do this where you take the shot, and I've actually just put my hand right on the foot and just let him be right there. And my hand was actually holding him up. Oh, okay. Okay. He's leaning on the pillar. I see. I see. Well, I mean, actually, you that's still a good way you can pull that off, because I mean, hey, if he's getting ready to try and go around the pillar, you can actually just use the hand like like he hit the pillar as he's trying to get away. So I mean, you can still pull that off where he won't look like a figure leaning on a wall. He'll actually look like a figure who's, trying to use it as like, support to get around the corner. So there's certain ways you can pull it off where it still looks believable. So I think you still did a good job with that. It's just I just wanted to see more of Two-Face, and also I would probably put him just a little bit more in focus, because I want to see who the character is, just only because, and just in this particular case, some people, and this is just my thought process when it comes to taking my photos, uh for the sake of the people who don't know who the character is. Obviously we know Joker wears purple, but there's some people who might look at this and wonder if that's him. And you can kind of see on the side, like you can see the discoloration of the face. So they kind of let you know that this is Two-Face. But yeah, that's I would put him just a little bit more in focus so people can see who Batman is actually chasing. So yeah, it's that's. But again, all of these things are absolutely minor. Like I said, I think you did a great job with it. So yeah, thank you very much for submitting this. Man, I really appreciate it. So yeah, I think you did a great job with definitely with Batman. I mean, you nailed it with the pose of the cape and everything else, and throwing a batarang. I think you did a great job, dude. Absolutely good. So thank you very much for submitting. Next one we're going to take a look at is, this is Rick, 60 pick Rick. again, man, he is knocking out the park with these army men figures and stuff like that. So I think this is another really really good shot. Um, I everything, and actually, look, he is using the diorama that I just showed you guys earlier today. I'm just now noticing the thing. I'm like, wait a minute, that background looks familiar. So this is actually the whole thing right here. I think maybe you may add, one of the piece right here, but this looks like the diorama piece that I bought, dude. Nicely done. Nicely done. Really good job on the shot. I mean, the flames, adding the flames to the soldiers. I mean, this really brings the soldiers to life. I mean, the crazy thing is like these army men, they're all one color, but because of your lighting and your angle, you can't tell. It's like literally you're looking at the whole thing and you're not even paying attention to the fact that these are army men and their faces are the same color as all the rest of the outfits, everything. Because I think naturally what your eye is drawn to is what they are attacking, which is all this right here, all this right here. So yeah, I think you did a absolutely fantastic job. You framed everything really well. Your lighting is done really good. I love the smoke that you put into it, and then adding the flames coming from the characters. Man, definitely good job, dude. Definitely good job. Oh, yep, that's the Mecha Depot. Yep. So good use of that, dude. Really, really good use of that. And yeah, that's the other thing I like about it as well. It's definitely the flames that are coming. I like how you just kind of covered up with all of just uh the smoke. I believe that's smoke that you added all around here. So by adding it here and adding it across the top, your eyes are actually pulled away from it and only look for what's going on in the center. So yeah, dude, I mean, just great. Absolutely great, dude. Nicely done. Very, very nicely done. And again, when it comes to your, like, I really wouldn't change anything as far as your lighting is concerned, because in this kind of setting, it could be bright. So yeah, I think you did a good job, dude. So yeah, there's really not much else to say about this one. So good job, Rick, man. Thanks very much for submitting the photo, dude. Good job. Thank you. So next shots, we're going to look at oh, this is our last one. So this is from Tommy. And wow, I can't, did he put a different head sculpt on a different figure? Because I don't think he's actually doing that. And then he has, is this two moons that's going on? I'm not sure what's happening with the shot. Um, so my thing about this is, uh, and this can be, sometimes it can be challenging to pull off. Uh, your your lighting needs to like match what's going on in the background, especially in this kind of thing where you have two extremes. uh so you have your lighting going on in the back where you have all the shadows, uh and this one has like, I don't know, you just got really really bright lights showing there, and therefore it just kind of, uh you kind of miss that whole thing. So yeah, just want to, I would say, and I know that Tommy uses his lighting for, he uses a lot of the red lights. He uses like red or the green. So yeah, I've seen him use those two lights quite a bit. So I can see where it kind of, I can see you love to use those things, and I think you did a good job as far as the mask is concerned. But I don't know. I think that uh I don't think it really matches this shot. And yeah, see, it's the same thing. I think that's the thing. I'm kind of confused about the shot too. I'm just not 100% sure on what was a tip because you got what I guess is two moons going on, and then you have the background. It seems like a lot of things are going on for such a simple shot. It's a lot of stuff going on, and everything that's going on, it seems like it's all doing its own thing. So you have this really bright light on Jason, and then you have shadows in the background. And it would help if we knew like where the light was coming from, to kind of get an understanding of the lighting and everything. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that. But I would say that this definitely, I would need more explanation on what's going on, because I'm just not, I don't know, I'm just not really seeing it, as far as what what we're actually looking at. So this is just me. I'll just yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. So maybe some clarification on that. Yeah, please explain. So that we know what's going on. Yeah. But thanks for submitting for the shots. Yeah, it may be two sun, two moons. I I don't know. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that. Yeah, so thanks very much for submitting the shot, sir. And let's see, we got one more here. Let me see if I can pull this up really quick. Where are you? Where are you? Uh, oh man, did I miss it? Hold on. Uh, oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, there we go. So this one is submitted by Trotter. This, man, I like this. I like this shot too. I mean, dude, you're, oh man, I tell you, this is, I like what Trotter does when it comes to the just his water effects and stuff. And if you guys remember, Trotter did a shot similar to this before, where he had the Aquaman and the Godzilla a while back, and man, that shot was fantastic. So so this is kind of like something similar to it. But I really like your shot that you pull with this, just having the two. Did he did he defeat him? Because that's the thing. I'm not I'm not understanding. I'm not sure exactly what happened with the Godzilla. Like, is he just walking away? I'm not sure exactly what's going on. The only other thing I would say, and this kind of area might be a little tricky. You might not notice it too much because of the distance and because of the light. But even with the light, I think it should be. I mean, it looks like you got a little bit of it, but I would probably put more shadow around here, because without it, he doesn't really look like he's completely in the shot. Um, Looking at it from a distance is, you kind of, you don't really notice it too much. But just like the other shot, where the more you look at it, the more you see, and how more things add to it. This is the kind of shot where the more you look at it, the more you notice, and you notice things that are like, oh, maybe that's kind of up, a little bit here. So that was my only thing. I would say, if you can, just put like a darker shadow around this area, and also if you did, I mean, oh gosh, I don't know how you can. It'd be difficult to pull off because you have the wake of the water right here, which makes it lighter. But at the same time, you need to put a shadow there, so it would darken that area. So that's the only thing, is sometimes when you put the stuff in there, you got to add some shadows in it. But besides that, man, I love the background you chose. I love the lighting that you chose. And that's the other thing I like about it. You have this darker area here, which is perfect because you have that outline of light that goes right along the edge there. And I like how you have it lighted you have it lit right here, and then right on the other side, it's darker all the way to the edge. So that makes it believable. That makes it believable, and that's definitely a good idea for that. And you have the light coming right here, which totally makes sense. So you have your lighting really done really well around the figure on the outline, but I just think maybe just a little bit more shadows should have been here, and that kind of places him more in the shot. But other than that, dude, this is, man, it's an epic shot, very epic shot, dude. I really like it. So definitely you did a good job on it. Yeah, yeah, and that I would see that too. I was like, yeah, you had some fun with this while you was messing around. It's like with this kind of shot, dude, I could tell your imagination was going. Okay, you definitely had your imagination going, which that's one of the things I like about Trotter with a lot of his shots. uh he really opens the imagination when it comes to his photos, dude. So I really like what you did here, just crossing the two. So definitely a good job on that. So thank you very much for submitting this, sir. Really appreciate it. And oh yeah, Orion just showed up. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Glad to see you. Thank you. So yeah, so Trotter, that's the only thing I can say about it, dude. But the thing is I see, uh, I can see your effort in it, and I see you trying with it. So, dude, all I can say for this thing is keep going because you're on the right track. You're definitely on the right track with this, and I think you did a great job with the shot, sir. So thank you very much for submitting the shot. Thank you. So now that said, that was the last of our shots. So now we're going to take a look at some other photos that were submitted by you guys. These are photos that I'm not going to critique, but these are photos that were submitted in the group. So we'll take a look at the photos that you guys sent in because there were definitely some good ones. And yeah, we'll see what we got. So let's get started with our shots. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this is nice. 3 different Cyclops figures. That's really cool. I like those outfits. Man, I like this one too. So this was one of the contenders that was going to be for shot of the week because I love the mirror on the dude. That's a great job. I like that shot and the angle too. I really like that one. This was a nice one too. I really like this one too. I like the Transformer shot. Really cool. I like people who actually only shoot Transformers. I like those. There's because there's so much stuff, so much potential there with those shots. But that's a whole nother rabbit hole I just didn't go too far down into. So I just another shot from Frederick. Yeah, Frederick is I'll just say he's creative with a lot of his shots that he put in. I think this was one of Rick's shots, I think. Nice black and white shot. Very good. This was another nice one. I think these are both the Hot Toys Batman and Robin, I think. So yeah, good job. Definitely good job. This was another good shot. This was absolutely fantastic. I really like the lighting. Very similar to what AJ did. Really good one. Really good one. The rest on this was another nice shot too. This was really good. The only thing for this is I would want to see more. I want to see more, and that was a little too narrow. I want to see more of that. Same with this one. I like how this shot is, but I would want to widen it a little bit, maybe. This was good. Oh my gosh, this is good. T800 head with a RoboCop body. That's that's really cool. So I like that. This is good. I really like this shot too. 2 Wolverines and the Iron Man, Iron Patriot. Okay, very good. Oh, I like this. this. This is pretty funny. I like this one, man. This is a good job on this one when Harold submitted. That was good. Uh, this is another nice one. I think Rick submitted that one too. Yeah, Red Sonja was definitely an amazing shot too. I really liked that one. That was a contender for shot of the week as well. I wanted to see more, of the shot. So I think they should have like widened a little bit, but that was good. That was definitely a good shot. This is really good. I love the lighting and I love the effects on the shield. Very good idea. Nice pose. This was another nice one, man. This was a good shot. Very nice on the pose and very nice on the lighting. Really good. Another one from Harold. This is really cool. It looked like all those planes coming in. Look really good. This I don't know what brand of figure this is, but I like it. You know, it reminds me of playing the Arkham Knight, and you put the cheat code in to make the head go big. That's kind of what it reminded me of. So that was a good one. Really good. I'm not sure who this character is. At first, I thought it was one of the character, but then it was ended up being something else. So I'm not sure what that is. These are nice, very nice. Miles. There's another good one. I'm not sure if that is though. Is that a GI Joe figure? That looks like either Topaz or Zama figures. I think at least I think that's what that was. That was a good Batman shot. All right, more stuff from Rick. Yeah, see, this is the same thing with the other one. I'm not sure where the lighting is on that. Like it's a little too bright on the lighting. Uh, yeah, see, yeah, Steve saw it too. Steve saw it too. He was like, yeah, that was either somebody. I was thinking that same thing because I just saw the little colors on the side, so that's what I thought it was. Oh, this is the nice one. This is a good shot. Very, very clever. Really good. Oh yes. Okay, so this is the other one. This is the other one. So this is like this is a shot that happened before the other shot. I really like the lighting on that. That was really good. This one's really good too. This is really good. Really nice T800. Really good. Oh, I got a soft spot. As you guys know, I got a soft spot for Back to the Future, and I guess, man, I remember seeing the first one in the theaters. I know I'm dating myself, but I don't care. Back to the Future was definitely a great trilogy. Great trilogy. Uh, it's very good. I still, yeah, I guess this is the same figure, but it comes with a helmet to put on. I think I'm not sure. Uh, this is another nice one. I wonder, is that a Barbie car? Is that? I'm not sure what kind of. That looks like the Barbie car. I'm not sure. This was good, man. I really like the lighting on Ghost Rider. Very, very nice. Oh, you do. Okay. Oh, okay. Motion. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, this is the NECA Biff. I didn't know about the clock tower. That's in the back. That's pretty cool. Nice Batman. Very nice Batman. Yeah, see the thing about the GI Joe figures, I think GI Joe figures can be used for like those, those general shots. I mean, there's so many Cobra enemies, the Cobra figures that you can use for so much other stuff. And just to throw it out there because I bought a few of them. Uh, Big Bad Toy Store puts those Monster Force figures, and you can use some of those soldiers for like other figures, especially with Batman, because Batman is taking on all kinds of tactical figures and stuff like that. So, yeah, just something to toss out there for the Monster Force figures. You can use those for for these kind of figures and stuff. So this shot actually had my daughter laughing because she was like, "Is she have a cell phone?" And she's so it's just so out of place to see that character's got a phone. Uh, this is a cool shot too. I like this one. Very nice. Little oversized hat, but still look good. Oh, this was good. And this was good. Jay, is this one of your shots, man? Because this looks like something that you would pull off. So that's really good. This was another contender for shot of the week. I love the lighting on this, and yeah, that was really good. This one too. This one too. I just like the diorama setup and everything. So yeah, this was definitely a good shot. So yeah, and I believe yes, it is. That is our last shot for the week. So you guys, thank you so much for submitting all those photos. You guys are absolutely awesome, man. I love the way you guys submit all these shots into the group to keep the group going. So just since for those of you that are still here, just want to kind of give you guys a heads up on what's going on. Next week's episode, it's up in the air right now. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be doing a show or not. I'm going to be out of town next week, but I may still have time to do an episode. I might do it from a hotel room. I don't know. We'll just have to see how next week goes. So if you do see me, I'll be in a different setup. But if not, because I'm even after all this time, I'm still helping my wife handle her things with her father's things. So we're still taking care of that. I mean, it is not an easy task where you take care of that and you just like I'm done with it and move on. But yeah, it takes a lot out of someone. So and my wife is the only child, so she's handling all this stuff herself, and so I'm trying to help as best I can, and things are still going on. So yeah, so you'll still see me taking care of those things, but I'm heading back out of town, going to Arizona next week to handle some things. So you might see me, but if not, I'll let you guys know, for sure. But another thing I want to mention, uh, she's not here right now. I would like to say something in front of her, um, but I will say this coming Saturday, I'm pretty proud to mention this. This coming Saturday is my wedding anniversary. My wife and I have been married for 22 years. And it has been an absolute joy the entire time for all these 22 years. It's been absolutely great. As you can see, she supports my hobby. She's the one who really pushed for me to do the magazine and to sell my photos. I mean, just total support on my things. So and I'm very supportive of the stuff that she does and stuff like that. So yeah, so we're gonna be heading out tomorrow for a little anniversary trip. So yeah, thank you very much, Trotter. I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. So oh yeah, so he said it. Don't forget about go see your tape. I didn't forget about it, but I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can pick that up. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Yeah. So she supports my hobby, and we have 3 great kids and stuff like that, and so it's been nothing but bliss during the whole time. So yeah. So before I hit the road to take care of some stuff next week, we're gonna take like a little mini vacation for ourselves to celebrate our anniversary. So yeah. So and the place that we're going, I know I'm supposed to be on vacation, but the place we're going, I'm taking some figures with me so I can take some photos. So that's just me. I'm gonna be going there taking some shots because man, the area where we're going to, I've already looked at the area and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking some toys. I'm taking some toys. So you guys are. I'll upload them in the Facebook group or I'll share some next week. But yeah, you guys are gonna definitely see some photos and everything because I have the perfect figures for the area that we're going. So yeah, it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. So I'm gonna have my mind on vacation. I'm gonna be having fun, but at the same time, I'm gonna be taking some photos out there too. So yeah, so keep an eye out for some mini photos. So yeah, absolutely. See, we think alike. That's yes, exactly. so so with that said, oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm glad we're able to just to create this environment for all of you. So I'm glad we're able to do this. So with that said, thank you guys again for showing up today, and even the people who watch the show later, thank you very much for being here. I'm glad you guys are still checking out the show, and please like and subscribe if you haven't done already. So because it's always appreciated. Keep the channel just growing and growing, because we have some amazing stuff set for next year. That's all I'm gonna say. Amazing stuff for next year. So yeah, so thank you very much for just being a part of it and helping us grow and everything. So with that said, thank you very much for joining us today. I had a great time talking to you guys and hanging out and checking out all the photos today. So you guys have a great, wonderful, and productive week. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.